Hey everybody, this is Nick the One, and now here for game number 8 on my run of Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii, in which I currently now have a 7-game winnings total of $244,139. So yeah, it's a pretty nice amount to have accumulated in 7 games, but I would certainly like to add on to it, so let's see what happens.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
Looking to have a good game and to extend my run. As always, going to go up easy difficulty. And, yeah, let's see what happens here.
This is
Jeopardy! Alright, as usual, gonna skip the intro.
And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Hello,
All right.
everyone, and welcome to Jeopardy.
Hey, Alex.
Good luck. Let's start the Jeopardy round. The first round of play today has these categories for you. From screen to stage, board game history,
Alright, I like that category.
mythology and art,
Not so much that
the
one.
animal kingdom,
Ooh.
Brit speak,
Ah.
and historic women.
Alright, a couple of these
Player one
categories I
starts.
kinda like. Others
You
not
can point the Wii remote at the screen and press the A button to select a clue.
Others not so much. Let's see here. Board game history 1000.
In the 1950s, Parker Brothers took a French game called Conquest of the World and turned it into this. Okay, player one, use the Wii remote or press the
I'm gonna
corresponding
say what
direction
is
on the
Risk?
plus control pad. Right.
Alright.
Player one, pick again.
Let's go for from screen to stage 1000.
In the musical Legally Blonde, Blonde Ambition takes Elle Woods all the way to this university's law school. Let's hear it, player one.
Alright, I'm gonna say what is Harvard?
Yes.
Alright, got it.
Player one, back to you for our next selection.
Animal Kingdom 1000. Alright, well, I already found the Daily Double.
Answer, it's the Daily Double. You
Yeah,
are
might
in
as
the
well
lead
go
right now.
all in. I've only got
What's your
2,000 to
wager?
lose anyway.
Clue. The Hirola is also known as the four-eyed species of this African ungulate.
What is an antelope?
That puts
All
you
right,
even
got
further
it.
ahead.
Double my score to 4,000.
Please pick again, player one.
All right, historic women 1,000.
This first American woman in space heads a company geared to girls who are interested in science and math. It's player one.
Who is Sally Ride?
That's right. Way to go. You get to pick again, player one.
Brit Speak 1,000.
As they have a tendency to burst open in the frying pan, sausages are popularly called these. Yes, player one.
What are bangers?
Yeah, good.
All right. Had to think about that one for a second,
You again,
but it
player
came to
one.
me. Mythology and Art 1,000.
Get psyched at the Louvre by looking at Antonio Canova's sculpture of this Roman god and Psyche.
Don't know this one. Not gonna try it.
Let's hear it, player three.
Who is Mars?
Sorry,
No.
that's wrong.
All right, well,
Any other takers?
I've got a 50-50 chance here.
Okay, player one.
Who is Cupid?
Yeah.
All right, 50-50 worked out for me.
Choose again, player one.
Board game history 8.
Hasbro says this game was invented by a wealthy couple while aboard their luxury boat. Player one.
What is Yahtzee? All right,
Select again.
on fire right now. Brit Speak 800.
This term for an electrical outlet sounds like a presentations program from Microsoft.
What is PowerPoint?
Yes, player one. You are correct. We return to you, player one.
Screen to stage 8.
A Wonderful Life is a charming musical adaptation of this director's classic film, It's a Wonderful Life.
Let me see.
It's player one.
Who is Frank Capra?
You got it.
All right.
Player 1, you pick again, please.
Mythology and art 8.
Praxiteles sculpted this Greek equivalent of Mercury carrying the infant Dionysus. Let's hear it, Player 1.
Who is Hermes?
That is correct.
All right. Over $10,000 already.
Choose again, Player 1.
Historic women 800.
She met her beloved teacher Anne Sullivan in 1887.
Who is Helen Keller?
Player 1. That is correct. Player 1, back to you for our
800
next
for Animal
selection.
Kingdom.
This large prickly rodent gets its name from the French for spined pig. Yes, Player 1.
What is a porcupine?
Hey, you're right.
I am just on fire right now.
Please
This is
pick
going
again,
great.
Player 1.
Screen 600.
A handful of actors play more than 100 roles in The 39 Steps, based on this director's 1935 suspense classic. It's Player 1.
Who is Alfred Hitchcock?
Right.
Nice.
You again, Player 1.
Animal Kingdom for 6.
The hermit type of this animal can twist its abdomen to one side, so it tucks neatly into its home.
What's the crab?
Okay, Player 1. Right you are.
The hermit crab.
We return to you, Player 1.
Mythology 6.
Let's take it over to Kelly.
This city statue of Geffen and her oxen is a bit less famous than the Little Mermaid.
Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is... Ah, shit, this might be my first miss. What is... Copenhagen?
Right.
Oh, no, I still got it. All right.
You get to pick again, Player 1.
All right, board game for 6.
While out of work, Alfred Butts created this word game by mixing anagrams with crossword puzzles. Player 1.
What is Scrabble?
That's it.
This is going awesomely. I will admit.
Player
This is
1,
going great.
you pick again, please.
Brit speaks 6.
While Americans put gas in their cars, the British put in this 6-letter equivalent. Okay, Player 1.
All right, what is petrol?
Good for you. Player 1, pick again.
Historic women 6.
The Moses of her people. She helped hundreds of slaves escape along the Underground Railroad.
Who is Harriet Tubman?
It's Player 1. That's correct.
Could I sweep
Player
the Jeopardy
1,
round?
back to you.
That's honestly possible right now. We'll see. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Where should I go next? Animal Kingdom for 4?
The eyes of these croaking critters usually bulge, but they retract and push down on the mouth to help in swallowing. Yes, Player 1.
All right, what are frogs?
That's correct. Select again.
Mythology 4.
A sarcophagus at Hearst Castle depicts this group of 9, including Erato, who inspires love poems. It's Player 1.
Who are the nymphs?
Nope.
No. There's my first miss.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on
Well,
this?
it was a fun streak while it lasted. But hey, I mean, I've got $15,400 right now. I'm way ahead of everybody else. I can't complain.
Here's what we were looking for. The Muses.
The Muses. That would have been my next guess. That was actually my initial
Choose
hunt,
again,
but
player 1.
I kind of went the wrong way at the last second. Oh, well. Would have been nice to sweep the Jeopardy round, but it is what it is. I'll go for Historic Woman for 400.
Shortly after her disappearance, her publisher, husband George Putnam, released Last Flight, containing her diaries.
Who is Amelia Earhart?
Let's hear it, Player 1. Good. Player 1.
Board game
pick
history
again.
for 400.
A game imported from India is called both Shoots and Snakes and These.
What are ladders?
Yes, Player 1. Yes. Player 1, back to you.
Rich speak for 4.
This brand name has become a noun and a verb for vacuum. Player 1,
What is Hoover?
correct.
Sweet. Had it between Hoover and
Select again.
Dustbuster. Glad I went with Hoover. Screen for 4.
The musical Here's Love was based on this 1947 film in which the real Kris Kringle is hired to work at Macy's.
What is Miracle
Okay,
on
player
34th
1.
Street?
Good. We return to you, Player 1.
Screen for 200.
X marks the spot where the musical, inspired by this Olivia Newton-John film about a roller disco, rolled onto Broadway.
I should know this one.
It's Player 1.
What does Xanadu? And I happen to absolutely love that song. Not necessarily the movie,
You
but
again,
I love the
Player
song.
1.
Board game for 2.
Charles Darrow created this game in the Depression while dreaming of fame, fortune, and his summers at the Jersey Shore.
What is Monopoly?
Okay, Player 1. That's right. Way to go. Player 1.
Mythology
you pick again.
for 2.
A statue of this Roman sea god is a perfect choice for a fountain. There's one at Peterhof in Russia. Let's hear it, Player 1.
Who is Vulcan? No.
Sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
Regardless, though, I've absolutely got a massive lead right now.
Player 2.
Okay, it was Neptune. That's what we needed there.
Player 2. Back to you for
Animal
our
Kingdom
next
for 2.
selection. The Norway type of this infuriating rodent actually originated in Asia. Yes, Player 1.
What is a rat?
Right.
I figured by the infuriating part.
You get to pick again,
Brit
Player
for
1.
2.
Fancy a cuppa, love? Cuppa is a cup of this.
I absolutely hate
Let's
it.
hear it, Player 1.
What is coffee?
Sorry, that's wrong.
No, really?
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Maybe it's tea then. Damn, I don't know why I thought coffee. In that case, I actually do like tea, so forget what I just said.
The correct response is tea.
Tea. All right, yeah, I figured.
And we'll wrap up the board
All right,
with
historical
this
in for
clue.
2.
This Secretary of State, whose first name is from a musical term, had originally planned to be a concert pianist. It's Player 1.
Who is Madeleine Albright?
No, that's not right. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Player 2.
Condoleezza Rice, my next guess. I knew for sure it couldn't have been fucking Hillary
The double
Clinton.
Jeopardy round will begin right after
All right,
this.
well, anyway, at the end of the Jeopardy round, I've got a massive lead right now of $17,000. Second place only has $400, and Sam was in the red with
Those are
$1,000.
worth $400 to $2,000.
See how double Jeopardy plays out.
Turn, turn, turn.
Ooh.
Fill in the book title.
All right.
New York, New York.
Oh, boy.
Coffee break.
Ah.
The short form. And Sports Joe's.
Well, I'm not going to do well there, I can tell you
Player
that
3.
much.
You're in last place.
All right, turn
Let's see if you
for
can close
400
that
is
gap.
what Sam
Like a
was
loon's,
picking.
a turn's feet have this feature. Yet turns are not notable swimmers.
I might
Okay,
know when I see.
player
I
one.
might know it when I see the clue. What is fins?
Sorry,
No,
that's wrong.
that's the only one
Anyone
of those
else?
choices that made sense to me.
Yes, player 2.
Webbing.
Right you
Oh,
are.
okay.
Please pick again. Player 2.
Turn for 800.
The sooty tern is about 16 inches long, with a white forehead, and is otherwise this color above and white below. Okay, player 1.
What is brown? No, starting to go the wrong way.
Any other takers? Yes, player 3. Sorry.
Blue, huh? No, I didn't think so.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Well, Katie's gonna get this one then.
It's player 2.
Black, yeah.
Good. Choose again, player 2.
1,200 turn.
This geographic turn's 20,000-mile trip gives it the longest migration of any bird.
Ah, fuck if I know.
Here's the correct response. The Arctic tern.
Arctic turn, okay.
You again, player 2.
Turn 16.
Terns eat insects, small fish, and this type of arthropod whose name comes from the Latin for hard-shelled ones.
Another one I have no idea.
We're talking about crustaceans.
Crustaceans, oh, okay.
Player 2, back to you.
That probably should have been obvious. I just
Named
wasn't
for the
thinking
sea
clearly.
between Southeast Europe and Asia, this 21-inch long bird is one of the largest kinds of tern.
Yeah, obviously this category is not going to do me much good. But at least I'm so far ahead right now anyway to the point where I can afford to take the loss
Here's
a
the
little bit.
response we were looking for. The Caspian tern.
Caspian turn, okay.
Player 2, back to you for
Sports
our
shows
next
for
selection.
4. Another category
In a
I'm not
nice
gonna do too
2-year
well
run,
in.
he married Marilyn in 1954 and was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 55.
I'll try it.
Player 1?
Who is Joe DiMaggio? All right, got it. Sweet. I
Select
apologize if I mispronounced that. Let's go for short form for 2000.
again. A cab you ride in is short for this word. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is a cabriolet?
Good for you.
All right, I figured as much.
Please pick again, player 1.
Book title for 2000.
1860. The Mill on the Blank by George Eliot.
What's the floss?
Okay, player 1. Yes. We return to you, player 1.
Sports shows, I guess, for 2000.
In 1950, he became an assistant coach for Penn State football. In 66, he took over as head coach.
Nah, I'm not gonna try this one.
Here's the correct response. Joe Paterno.
Joe Paterno, okay. Oh, so it's literally sports
You get to
shows.
pick again, player
Interesting.
1.
Ooh. New York 2000.
In 1765, Congress met in New York to protest unfair taxes levied under this act. Yes, player 1.
What is the Stamp Act?
You got it. Player 1, pick again.
Coffee break 2.
Famously mild and expensive Blue Mountain coffee is grown in this island nation. Let's hear it, player 1.
Ooh. What is Jamaica?
Right.
All right. Lucky guess there.
Player 1, you pick again, please.
Book 16.
1922, The Beautiful and Blank by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Player 1.
What is, Damned? All right.
Choose again, player 1.
New York 16.
In 1776, after the Battle of this area, the British retook New York City and held the city until the war's end in 1783. It's player 1.
What is the Battle of Staten Island? No.
That's incorrect. Anyone else?
I know someone's probably going to kill me for getting that wrong. Oh, well.
Here's what we wanted. Long Island.
Long Island, okay. That would have been my next guess, to be fair.
Player 1, back to you.
All right, short form for 16.
A cab you drink is short for this word. Yes, player 1.
What is a Cabernet?
Yeah! Right.
All right.
Select again.
Sports Joe 16.
In 1908, troubled by blisters, this outfielder played in his stocking feet. It's player 1.
Who is, Joe Carter? No, maybe it's Joe Jackson.
Any other takers? Let's hear it, player 3.
I didn't think it was Adcock. Well, that narrows it down for Katie.
Come up with a correct response? Okay, player 2.
Joe Jackson.
Good. You get to pick again, player 2.
Book title for 4.
1749, Tom Blank by Henry Fielding.
Maybe is it Tom Sawyer?
Player 1?
Or no, Tom Jones?
Yeah,
all right.
Right.
Another lucky guess.
Player 1, back to you.
Coffee 16.
The brand called Chock full of these dates back to 1932, when William Black opened a chain of coffee shops.
Yes,
player 1.
What are nuts?
Yeah.
I figured as much, honestly.
You again, player 1.
All right, short form for 12.
Buck, as in dollar, is short for this item once used in trade and barter.
Wait a minute, I think I remember this clue.
Player
I think
1?
I actually, I remember like I had a daily double on this clue that I lost a lot of money on. Oh boy. What is buckboard?
That's not it.
No, it's not buckboard.
Anyone else?
Well, it's a good thing this wasn't the daily double clue again, because I would have missed it again. Oh well.
Here's the response we were looking for. Buckskin.
Buckskin, okay.
Player 1, you pick again, please.
What to go with? I know obviously the daily double's in one of these 4 clues, but I'm not really feeling particularly good about like any of them. Book for 12?
1925, An American Blank by Theodore Dreiser. Okay, player 1.
An American Tragedy, I think. Yep.
Please pick again, player 1.
New York for 12. Oh boy, daily double.
Yeah. Answer. The first of the 2 daily doubles. And you're in the lead now.
All right.
You need to select your wager.
Luckily, I'm in a good position right now to where I can't afford to lose a lot. So, that's at least good. I'm going to go for 13,800. If I'm wrong, I'm still going to have a runaway game right now, so.
Here is your daily double clue. In 1754, King's College was founded in New York City. Today it's known as this Ivy League University.
What is Columbia?
Congratulations.
All right, I got it.
First,
Sweet.
player 1. We return to you.
Up to a
player
lot of
1.
money right now. So that means one of these other 2 clues is going to be the other daily double. Is it in Sports Joe's?
In 1973, George Foreman grilled this smoking guy, knocking him down 6 times in 2 rounds.
All right, this one I don't know. I'm not going to try it.
We're talking about Joe Frazier.
Joe Frazier, okay.
Player 1, pick again.
All right, coffee break 12, other daily double.
Answer.
All right, this one I'm not
Second
really
daily
as
double.
confident in,
You are
so
currently in the lead. Decide on your wager, player 1.
I'm just going to go for 10 grand. Hey, even if I'm wrong, I'm still going to have $30,000.
Okay, here is the clue. In the 1940s, this libation was invented at what's now the Shannon Airport as a welcome drink for visitors.
Yeah, I definitely do not know this one. I've got it between cappuccino and Irish coffee. What is Irish coffee?
That puts you even
All
further
right,
ahead.
lucky guess. I'm up to
You
$50,000
again,
now.
player 1.
Nice. This is going really well. Joe's 8. I'll finish up the category.
Richard Nixon's enemies list included Jane Fonda and this New York Jets quarterback. Let's hear it, player 1.
Who is Joe Namath?
That is correct.
All right.
Select again.
Book title 8.
1895, Blank the Obscure by Thomas Hardy. It's player 1.
Who is, what is Henry? No.
Sorry. Any other takers?
At this point, though, I really don't care. I've got such a massive lead to the point where I'm basically guaranteed to win no matter what.
The correct
Man, this has been a great
response
game,
is
honestly.
Jude.
Jude. That probably would have been my next guess.
We return to you, player 1.
All right, short form for 8.
If your internist gives you a script, it's short for this. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is a scripture?
No.
No.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? It's player 3.
Prescription. That's actually what I was thinking after I got that wrong.
Player 3, back to you for our
And we're
next
finishing up
selection.
short form.
Frag, meaning to kill a fellow soldier, started as a short form of this term for a type of grenade. Yes, player 1.
What's a fragrance?
Nope.
No.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
Won't have a chance to go up to
Here's the correct
$100,000
response.
today, but that's all right.
Fragmentation.
Fragmentation was what we needed there.
Choose again. Player 3.
New York before?
Completed in 1931, this structure required 10 million bricks. A true stairmaster would climb its 1,860 steps.
What's the Empire State
Okay,
Building?
player 1. That's it. Player 1, back to you.
Coffee break 8.
Gulping down 400 million cups a day, this country leads the world in coffee consumption. Player 1?
What is France?
No.
Maybe it's us.
Any other
honestly. Maybe it
takers?
could be the USA. I could very well see that, to be honest.
Here's what we were looking for. The United States.
Yeah.
Player 1, pick again.
All right. New York 8. Finish out the
Forget
category.
about it. Now a borough, it was incorporated as a village in 1816 with roughly 4,000 residents. Okay, player 1.
What is Brooklyn?
That's correct. And we'll wrap up the board with
All right,
this
and we're
clip.
finishing up a coffee break
The
for
first
400.
Starbucks opened in this city's Pike Place Market in 1971. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is Seattle?
That's correct.
All right, got it. So I'm going to end the game with a total of 49,600.
Sorry, Blue Player
But
Free.
Samuel,
Not
since he's in the
progressing
red, will not be
Final
around for
Jeopardy.
Final Jeopardy. So it's just me and Katie.
Now, Final Jeopardy coming right up right now with this category. 16th century names. What are you going to wait?
All right. I'm in a pretty good position right now, to be honest. Let's go with 23,300. Either way, I'm still going to win the game.
Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. The final Jeopardy clue is, Paul III roared at him, "I have waited 30 years for your services. Now I'm Pope, can't I satisfy my desire?"
I actually do not know this one. I don't think it's Dante Alighieri. I'm gonna guess Martin Luther, but I wouldn't be surprised if I'm wrong.
And your response?
Kitty says Michelangelo.
And this correct response.
Oh, it was
will add
Michelangelo.
how much to your
Damn.
score?
So we go to the 6,400.
Let's see your response.
I said Martin Luther, so I unfortunately got it wrong.
Sorry, that incorrect response will drop your score by...
I lost 23,300, which is definitely a lot of money, but I'm still going to win the game of a total of $26,300.
You've come out ahead as our champion, player one.
Kind of a shame that I missed out on an opportunity to win a lot more this
Good game,
game.
everyone.
But I mean,
Thank
it
you
is
so
what
much
it
for
is.
playing.
Either way, it was still definitely a really great game, and honestly, I think probably one of my best games of this run yet so far. Things really were going well for me the entire time. I only missed like a few clues as well. So anyway, as usual, let me quickly do the math. So, $244,139 plus $26,300 equals $270,439. So now my 8-game winnings total is $270,439. Very nice. If I had gotten Final Jeopardy correct, that definitely would have gone well over 300,000. But what are you going to do? Well, anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this game of my run of Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii. I'll see you guys all for game number 9 whenever I get around to doing that. Take care, everybody.